All right, let's go. Let's see. Brandon. Let's see. Brandon. Mr. Mr. Giles right over here. Mr. Ferreira. Let's have Mr. Hammer over there. Let's see. Mr. Capshit's over here, sir. Miss Addie, I'm going to kind of put you in between here. Miss Riley, I'm going to put you right over here, please. All right, Mr. Brody, you're going to kind of be in between here. And then you're fine right there, Mr. Dyer and Mr. Miss Lizette, I'm going to put you right here, please. All right, from here, face flags, please. Get it? Kuke de Kingnet. Face me, please. Get it? Sabanim K Kingnet. All right, let's warm it up. Hands in the hips. Rotate your neck side to side for me. Hana. 둘. 셋. 넷. 여섯. 여섯. 일곱. 여덟. 아홉. 열. Up and down. 하나. 둘. 셋. 넷. 다섯. 여섯. 일곱. 여덟. 아홉. 열. Rotate your hips in a circle, please. 하나. 둘. 셋. 넷. 다섯. 여섯. 일곱. 여덟. 아홉. 열. Other way. 하나. 둘. 셋. 넷. 다섯. 여섯. 일곱. 여덟. 아홉. 열. Feet together now. Hands on your knees. Rotate your knees. 하나. 둘. 셋. 넷. 다섯. 여섯. 일곱. 여덟. 아홉. 열. The other way, please. 하나. 둘. 셋. 넷. 다섯. 여섯. 일곱. 여덟. 아홉. 열. All right, this time bring your left foot up behind you and with your right hand, grab your foot. Once you get your balance, I want you to slowly lean forward. Try to lift your left knee up as high as you can. Lean down as far as you can. Hold that stretch. 하나! Without falling over. 둘. 셋. 넷. 다섯. 여섯. 일곱. 여덟. 아홉. 열. And down. Switch feet. So right leg up, left hand grabs. Once again, once you get your balance, slowly lean forward. Try to lift your right knee up as high as you can. Try to get your head down as low as you can. Hold that stretch. 하나. Don't fall. 둘. 셋. 넷. 다섯. 여섯. 일곱. 여덟. 아홉. 열. And relax. Spread your feet 2 shoulders apart. Face right. Touch your head to your leg and hold. 하나. 둘. 셋. 넷. 다섯. 여섯. 일곱. 여덟. 아홉. 열. And up. To the other side. Same thing. 하나. 둘. 셋. 넷. 다섯. 여섯. 일곱. 여덟. 아홉. 열. And up. Keep facing that left side. You're going to bend your right knee. Keep your left leg straight. Sit down as far as you can and hold. Hanam. 둘. 셋. 넷. 다섯. 여섯. 일곱. 여덟. 아홉. 열. And up. To the other side. Same thing, please. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. And up. Go ahead and sit down for me, please. Legs open up as wide as you can. Turn left, reach over with that right hand. Try and touch your toes. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. And up to the other side, same thing. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. And up to the middle now. Try and touch your elbows and your forehead to the ground. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. And up. Feet together, legs straight out in front. Reach forward and try and touch your toes. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. And up. Palms of the feet together now. Butterfly stretch. Push those knees all the way down. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. And good. Stand up, please. Turn around and fix your toe box. Shake out the legs just a little bit. All right. So, Mr. Frary, I'm going to have you and Mr. Dyer work together just for a little bit on 3-step sparring, left and right side, if you wouldn't mind, 1 through 6. Mr. Hammer, I'll have you scoot over to this side over here, please. All right. Mr. Brody, I'm going to have you and Mr. Francisco Jr. work. No, actually. Will you work with, oh, actually, no, you need, okay, I'm going to have you going this way. Isaiah, I want you to work with Brody, please. All right. Let's do 3 steps real quick and then start him on one steps, 1 through 12. Okay. Okay. Lizette over here. Natalie, work with Lizette on her board break. So I'm gonna just stick you right there and right there. You guys can step forward 1. Yep. You're fine right there. Yeah, you're fine right there, sir. All right, so real quick, those of you at home on Zoom. Okay, we're gonna work on takedowns real quick today, 1 through 9. Okay. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna do them the same way that you guys are facing. Okay, I'm gonna do them the same way. So let me move my camera here for those of you on Zoom. Are you getting sick yet? Those of you on Zoom? Earthquake test. Okay. You guys aren't any fun over there. You guys are a little dull. Come on now.
I was on mute.
Great. Stay on mute then, please. Just kidding. Just kidding. Ooh, burn. All right.
It's a bird tree, Victoria.
Offended.
All right. Hang on a second. All right, you guys got my video now. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to do it facing the same way you guys are. So, right, I want everyone to imagine that there's an imaginary opponent in front of you. Okay. All right, so number one. Okay, number one, we're going to step with our right leg diagonally about a 45-degree angle, right hand inner block, one. Okay. Then we're going to slide back with our left leg too. You guys can follow along at the same time. That's fine. So step across, one. This is with the right hand punching. Slide back with the left leg, left elbow strike, and then turn to the other way, right elbow strike. Now you're going to reach down. Their leg is in front of, right in between your legs. You're going to pick it up. You're going to turn to your right, lift your right leg up, side kick down to the groin area or stomach area and key up. Yeah. All right, come back, Chumbi. Okay, so one more time. Step forward with the right leg at about a 45-degree angle. Do your inner block, then slide back with the left leg. Elbow strike, elbow strike. Reach down and grab, lift up your right leg and side kick. All right. Go ahead and practice that real quick. On your own, go ahead. Okay. Now, teenagers and adults, right? Senior blue belts and above. You guys need to do left side as well. So, Miss Victoria, Mr. Francisco Jr., you don't need to worry about left side right now. So keep practicing right side. Okay? Right? Miss Addie, you can keep practicing just right side. Okay? For those of you who are teenagers and adults higher than, so when we do the left side, when left hand punches, left foot steps across at a 45-degree angle, left inner block. Then right leg slides back, right elbow strike, left elbow strike, reach down and grab, lift the foot, turn to your left, left leg side kick down. Okay, so we reverse the hands. Okay, so real quick, just kind of run through that real quick on your own. So remember, right hand punches, your right hand will block first, your right leg will kick. Left hand punches, your left hand will block first, your left leg will kick. Okay? All right, piece of cake, easy peasy. Okay. You want to test her on terminology, see where she's at? All right, from here, number two. So on number two, what we're going to do is when they punch, you're going to step in with your left leg. You want to step on the outside of their leg. So, right, they're stepping in. They're going to step into a front stance punch. You want to step on the outside of their leg. So from here, as you step outside into your front stance, kind of wide, you're going to dip your right shoulder. You're going to do a knife hand block with your left hand, face punch with the right hand, same time, simultaneously. One. So targeting the temple level, cheek level, and then you're going to follow through with an uppercut, right? Or a stomach punch. So 1, 2. This is similar to our one-step sparring. All right, number 8. Okay. All right, and then from here, we're going to grab the arm here. With your right hand, you're going to go behind to the side of their right leg, and then you're going to pull across. So you're taking out that leg, that front leg, 1. And then from here, junior students, you're going to drop down and you're going to drop the hammer. You're going to drop a punch down, right? For teenagers and adults, from here, once you sweep the leg, you're going to step forward and stomp. Okay? Okay, so once again, left foot steps to the outside. Knife hand block and punch. Gut punch, grab, sweep, and then stomp. So those of you at home, when you're sweeping the leg, you're sweeping sideways. So my hand is going straight to the side. This way, right? So I'm taking out that front leg, basically, and I'm lifting it this way. And I'm holding onto the arm because I want them close to me so I can stomp on their face. All right? Okay, junior students, go ahead and practice. And blue belts, practice on that one side. Right? Everyone else, when left hand punches, right leg steps out wide, right knife hand block, left face punch, left stomach punch, right hand grabs, left hand to the right side, pull across, right? Junior students, you'll drop the hammer, drop that punch, right? Everyone else will stomp with the left foot. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and practice 1 and 2. Okay, 1 and 2. No. 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 Let's go and have her work on our Poomsae for a little bit. Any questions from those of you on Zoom on 1 or 2? Okay. Any questions here? 1 or 2? Okay. All right, number 3, let's move on. We're going to move quickly. So number 3, same step. Okay, we're going to step the same way. The only difference here is when they punch this time, you want to step on the inside of their foot. Okay. So instead of stepping out wide, you're going to step narrow, straight in. As you do that, you're going to do a C block, an upward C block or a U block, right? So with your left hand, you're going to come up underneath the punch, kind of push it up, right? Kind of cup the hand here, okay? So left hand, left leg in front, your arc hand block and your face punch, same time. So we're going to punch, same hand technique, 1, 2, right? Face and then body, that weakens our opponent. Then you squeeze your hand, you grab the arm, okay? You're going to throw down to the right side. So you're going to throw to the right with the left hand. With your left leg, you're going to slide your left leg to the left. So we're going to be in a front stance to the side now. So front stance forward, front stance to the side here, okay? Now, junior students, you're going to pivot to your left, and then you'll punch down, okay? Adults, 2 options here. If your opponent is still up on their leg, right, they're hunched down like this, then you'll pivot and then you'll do a punt, right, a front kick, okay? Right? If they're on the ground, then you're going to just pivot and then you'll stomp on the back, right? So you want to step on the inside of their foot on this one. Left foot in, right, on the inside. And then you're going to pull to the left. Slide your left leg to the right. Huh? Okay, just keep repeating. Test them. Now, those of you who are senior blue belts and up, blue belts, keep practicing. Senior blue belts and up, teenagers. When we do the left side, right foot steps on the inside. Right hand high, left face punch, left stomach punch. Grab the arm, throw down to the left. Right leg steps, slides to the right, front stance. Okay? And then once again, you're going to pivot to the right. You either punch down, punt, or stomp. Okay. Okay, so practice 1, 2, and 3 on your own just a little bit. Your hands are wrong there, Miss Riley. There you go. So the sweep on those of you at home, right? When you sweep, you're going to slide the leg directly to the side. So I'm straight this way. When I grab, I'm going to pull this way, and I'm going to slide this way. So I'm in a front stance, 90 degrees to the side. Okay? Because we're using this slide foot for the sweep. That's what sweeps the leg. We weaken our opponent with the face and the stomach punch. Makes the sweep a lot easier. All right, number 4. Number 4, right? Like number 1, we're going to step to the left here. Horse riding stance, left palm block, 2 punches to the kidneys, rib area, 1, 2. Right hand grabs the wrist. Right leg lifts up. Now from here, kick straight to the side, 90 degrees. Kick through the knee, side kick to the knee. Land in a front stance. Pull the right arm back towards you. As you do that, bring the left elbow around. And you're going to strike the temple of your opponent, okay? So once again, step to the side with the left palm block, right hand punch, left hand punch, right hand grabs the wrist, right leg side kick through, left elbow strike, okay? So you hold on to the arm and you bring the arm to your waist. That pulls your opponent's head towards you so you can get the elbow strike, okay? So make sure that your side kick is 90 degrees to the side, okay? Okay, those of you who are senior blue belts and above, have to do left side. Right? Step to the right. Right palm block, left right punch, left hand grabs. Lift up your left leg, kick all the way through 90 degrees, and then pivot and right elbow strike. Okay? So just walk through all 4 of those. I'll be moving right along here, so. Mm-hmm. Okay, number 5. Let's move on. Number 5. So 4 and 5 are similar. Number 5, step to the left again. Do your palm block. Right? This time you're going to do 3 punches, a triple punch this time. So right, left, right. Okay, now from here, you're going to do left hand grabs the shoulder now. Okay, the shoulder, shoulder of the punching hand. You're going to pull back towards you. As you do that, your left leg is going to kick by the ankle and calf of the opponent. 1, as they fall back, bring that foot back to where you were in that horse riding stance. Pivot to your left. Junior students, you'll punch down. Right? Adults, you'll stomp with the right foot. Okay? So once again, step to the left, palm block, triple punch. Left hand grabs the shoulder, pull back, and left leg sweeps. Put it down, pivot, punch, or stomp with the right hand, right leg. If you have to do the left side, right foot steps out, right palm block, left, right, left. Right hand grabs the shoulder, pulls it back towards you, right leg sweeps. Bring the foot down, pivot, punch with the left hand, or stomp with the left foot. Mr. Hooks, this might be a lot on trying to do the left side and the right side, since you haven't had very much exposure to the takedowns at all. So I would just focus on the right side. Probably easier for you. I'm working on getting these documented for you. I hope to have them done before the weekend. By the weekend, we'll see. I have a busy weekend ahead, so we'll see. I'm trying to. So. Yeah. Okay, so that's number 5. So remember, number 1, inner block, elbow, elbow, foot grab, side kick. Number 2, knife hand block, face punch, stomach punch, side sweep. All right. Number 3 is the arc hand, face punch, stomach punch, throw down to the front. Number 4 is palm block, double punch, grab, side kick to the knee. And then number 5 is the palm block, triple punch, back sweep, and punch or kick. Okay. All right, number 6. Crash course and takedowns. Number 6 and number 5, the takedowns the exact same. Just the beginning part is different. So on number 6, when they punch, right foot steps across at a diagonal 45-degree angle, front stance, knife hand strike with the right hand. Your knife hand's going to be behind you because your opponent's over here. So knife hand strike 1. Bring the left leg through, horse riding stance facing your opponent, knife hand strike 2 with the left hand. And then with the right hand, come across what we call a ridge hand strike. The ridge hand strike, we want to make sure that our thumb is tucked in, not on the side like a knife hand, but tucked underneath. Okay? Ridge hand. So ridge hand to the stomach here. Left hand grabs the shoulder, pulls it back, left leg sweeps. Your other left leg, Mr. Hammer. Right? And then put it down the same spot, pivot to the right or pivot to the left, right hand punches or right leg stomps. Okay? So this one here is just knife hands and then the grab. So right leg steps across, 45-degree angle, knife hand strike, spin, knife hand strike, ridge hand, grab, sweep, and punch or stomp. So keep in mind, step diagonally, 45-degree angle for the first knife hand. Then you're going to move straight. So you should be straight for the knife hand here. So that knife hand should be in front of your body. Like you're doing inner blocks and blocking set number 1 facing your opponent. Then the ridge hand straight in front, grab, sweep. Okay. All right. Now, those of you at senior blue belts and up have to do the left side. Step across with your left leg. Diagonally, left knife hand strike. Right foot comes around, knife hand strike. Ridge hand strike with the left. Right hand grabs, pull back, sweep. Bring the foot, pivot to the right, either punch or left foot stomp. Okay. That's 1 through 6. Moving right along. Give you a little bit of time to walk through those again. So remember the sweeping leg. When you do this pullback sweep motion, you're pulling back towards you and you're kind of kicking at about a 45-degree angle up. Okay? It's like using the arch of your foot, trying to lift the foot up off the ground, the leg up off the ground. Okay? Yeah, it should be. Yeah, you should be facing me, right? So, all right. Ridge. Yep. No, you have to do the sweep, full sweep. So grab. So we're doing left side, right, gentlemen? So if I'm here, go ahead. I'll show you. So here, step 1. See, yep, there you go. 2, 3, grab. No, grab here. All right, and then boom. And see, I fall this way. Yep. Yeah. You need a visual. 1, 2,
Grab.
sweep, boom. Mhm. Yep, you stomp. Okay, those of you on Zoom, any questions? Numbers through 6, 1 through 6? Nope. No questions. Good. Okay. All right, number 7. Numero 7. Okay, so 7, you're going to step out wide like number 2. We're going to do a knife hand block, but instead of a face punch, we're going to do a palm heel strike. Okay, palm heel strike to the chin. So with an open hand, knife hand, and palm heel strike. 1. Okay? Then you're going to grab the arm, bring your right leg behind your opponent, push the chin, and pull the right leg back into a front stance. 1. Okay? Now, those of you who are punching, you just pivot to the right and you punch down. All right, everyone else pivot and then stomp down with the left. Okay, so this is a chin strike. Chin strike, right hand chin strike. 1, step through, pull back. So you're gonna, when you pull back to the same stance you were in. Just pivot to the other side. Junior students, you'll left hand punch. All right, teenagers and adults, you'll stomp with your left foot. Those of you who have to punch with the dealing with the left side, right? You're gonna step wide with the right knife hand, left chin strike. Right hand grab, step through with the left, pull it back, 2, pivot to the left, punch or right foot. That's 1 through 7. 7 with 12 minutes left to get through 2 more. 8 and 9. All right. Those of you on Zoom, are you okay through 7? 1 through 7, yes, good. Those of you here, are we okay through 7? Okay, number 8. Number 6 and number 8 start off the same. Okay? So, number 8, we're going to step across. We're going to do the knife hand chop 1. We're going to turn. We're going to do knife hand chop here 2. Now from here, when we do the third, instead of just staying in place and doing the ridge hand, you're going to step through and behind them with their right leg and then do your ridge hand. But what you're going to do is you're going to aim for the opposite shoulder of your opponent. Now, 2 things to keep in mind. Depending on the height of the opponent that you have, right? If I'm doing this on Mr. Hammer, okay, if I'm doing this on Mr. Hammer, I don't want to come up here. It's too high for me, okay? So when I step through for my uppercut, I'm going to come up underneath his punch, okay? But I'm aiming for his left shoulder as I do this. Now, if I've got a shorter person, right? Addie, come on over. Right? If I have a shorter person here, when I come here, I can come over the top and clothesline her, okay? So it's either underneath or over the top, depending on the height of the opponent, okay? We don't want you to have to reach real high. It needs to be comfortable, okay? So once you get the underhook, so once you come through here, your right foot should be behind them. And then what you're going to do is you're going to turn. You're going to bring them. You're going to lift up your hip. You're going to pivot, and you're going to throw them over your hip. This one's like a hip toss. Okay, so you toss them down. Okay, then once again, you'll pivot back to the right. You'll punch with the left, or you'll, right, for junior students or for adults, you're either going to stomp, or if they're kind of up a little bit, you can punt kick them. Okay? So once again, just like number 6, knife hand, spin knife hand, and then when you get ready to do the ridge hand, you're going to step through. 1, and then throw them over the shoulder or throw them over your hip. Okay? And then pivot to, once you throw them over the hip, just pivot to the other side for the punch or the stomp. Okay? That's number 7. Okay, those of you who have to do the left side, right? Step with your left leg, left knife hand strike, spin, right knife hand strike. Now left ridge hand, step through with your left leg. 1, throw over your left hip. Pivot to your left, punch with the right hand, or stomp or kick with the right leg. Okay, that's number 8. Okay, work through those. Okay, is everyone good? Those of you at home, you good through number 8? Victoria, good? Mr. Hooks, good? Everyone here, everyone's okay with number 8? Okay, number 9. Number 9, when your opponent punches, you'll step on the outside of their foot with the left leg. You're going to do a high block. Okay, first one is a high block. So left hand high block. 1. With your right hand, you're going to do a downward knife hand strike to the elbow, to their punching elbow. What that does is it causes the elbow to fold. Okay, so the punch from here will fold. Okay, so you strike the inner part of that elbow, right? That's where the knife hand comes down. So the right hand comes with a downward knife hand. Then what you do with the top hand, your left hand slides over to the left and grabs the wrist. So you keep the thumb down when you grab, okay? Here, right hand is on the elbow right now, the top of the elbow, okay? You're going to tuck it underneath the elbow. So you're going to bring it to the right and come up underneath. Okay, those of you on Zoom, okay, I'm going to mirror this. Here, you're here. So I slid over to the left and grabbed. My right hand slides to the right, okay? And comes underneath the elbow. So I'm going to be under here now, okay? So once you get the grab here, now you're going to step forward with the right leg behind, push right hand up, which pushes the elbow, slide back with the right leg into front stance. Then you'll pivot to the left punch or left leg stomp. Isaiah, come over here. Okay, so real quick. Okay, so from a side view, okay, I did my high block, I did my knife hand chop, and you see how his arm bent, okay? So here I slide the top hand over to grab the wrist. And then my right hand comes to the right and underneath his elbow like this to fold it, okay? Then what I do is I step through with my right leg behind him. I'm going to push back on the elbow as I slide my right leg back, taking him to the ground this way. And then I'll pivot and punch or kick, okay? This one's a little tricky. Okay, so those of you on Zoom again at home, okay, high block, right, or left hand high block, right? Right hand, knife hand strike to the elbow, slide the left hand over to the left, right hand underneath. Then step through, bring the right foot forward, and then right foot slides back as you push up with the right hand. 1, pivot to the right, punch with the left, or kick with the left, yep. Or stomp, I should say, okay? Okay, those of you who have to do that left side. So step with your right leg out, high right hand block, left knife hand strike, slide the right hand over to the right, left hand underneath and tuck, left foot steps behind, slide back and push left, pivot over to the right, to the left, punch or stomp. Okay. All right, so that's a crash course in 1 through 9. All right, go ahead and work through those. All right, blue belts, you only need to know the right side. Senior blue belts, if you want to pair up and work together, that's fine. No. Brandon, let's have you and Mr. Captious work together. All right, Mr. Brody, why don't you work on your Poomsaes for a little bit? Mr. Isaiah, right over here. You work, you can punch for Mr. Francisco Jr. Yeah. So, quick review. Number 1, step across, inner block, elbow, elbow. Grab the foot, side kick. Number 2, all right, knife hand block and face punch, stomach punch, side sweep, punch or kick or stomp, I should say. Number 3, arc hand, right? C block, upward C block, face punch, stomach punch, throw them forward, pivot to the left and stomp. Number 4, step to the left, palm block, 2 punches, right hand grabs the arm, right leg side kick through, left elbow strike. Number 5. Number 5 is palm block, triple punch, 2, 3. Left hand grabs the shoulder, left leg sweeps, pull back on the shoulder, and then right leg kick, right hand punch. Number 6, right leg, steps across, front cross step, knife hand strike, spin knife hand strike, ridge hand strike, grab the shoulder, back sweep, left leg kicks, left leg sweeps, and then right leg stomps. Yeah. And then number 7. All right, 7 is knife hand block, chin strike. All right leg steps through, push the chin, slide the right leg back and sweep the leg, pivot to your right, and kick, stomp with the left. Number 8, step to the left, palm block, step to the left with your right leg, right knife hand, spin knife hand, right leg steps through, come up with the clothesline or the underhook, hip toss to the right, pivot to the left, and stomp. You're going to step through when you do this part, right? So step behind, 2. Yep. And then number 9 is the high block. Downward knife hand strike to the neck, to the wrist or elbow. Downward knife hand strike to the elbow, slide the top hand and grab the wrist, slide the right hand underneath the elbow and fold. Right leg steps behind your opponent, sweep the right leg back, push the elbow, and then left foot stomps. Okay, a couple more minutes to go through this. Ms. Victoria, any questions? Okay. You good, Mr. Hooks? Okay, good. Obviously, there are more takedowns and so forth. These are the ones that you really want to be well versed in. So once again, I'm going to do my best to get these documented, and we'll get it sent out hopefully next week in email form. That way you have it written down. Sometimes it's easier to write it in your own notes. All right? That usually helps too. Little flashcards or something. How many are there in total? There's tons. There's different options, all right? So, all right. We're going to do, for you guys, for testing purposes, you know, I'll get 10 next week, and we'll go through 10, but, you know, 1 through 10 for you guys. That's it. All right. Okay, 30 more seconds to kind of walk through. Make sure you got them. Obviously, red belts enough for self-defense techniques. We're just, all right, don't worry about the numbers or anything like that. You guys are fortunate that I haven't gotten that far, so you won't have to memorize them in order. So, yeah. So next week we'll do some self-defense for red belts and up. Work on those. All right. So red belts and up, though, you are invited on Saturday if you would like, right, to work on self-defense techniques at our 11:30 session tomorrow at 11:30 here at Apex. Okay. There's a sign up for it. So go on to Sign Up Genius if you're going to come in, and we can work on those. We'll work on those tomorrow for the group, and work on whatever other things that you might need for testing purposes. Yes, sir. No, sir. Nope. We'll do knife. We start knife at like 2nd, 3rd degree. Some. All right. If you're working with a partner, face your partner. Air high fives. All right. Let's go ahead and get finish up. All right. From here, face the flags, please. All right. Face me, please. 사부님께 경례. 운동 끝. 좋네요. Have a good night. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next week. I'll see some of you tomorrow. All right. Class dismissed. Great job, everyone. See you guys.
Goodbye, sir.
Bye. Are you guys sparring tonight, Victoria?
I'm gonna try to make it.
I can't.
Don't
I
speed.
tried to reform my mouth guard.
Don't speed.
My mom will fight me.
Yeah, my mouth guard messed up when I was
Don't
trying to reform it,
speed.
so
Whatever
I'm
you
not
do,
gonna be
okay?
able to
All right. See you guys.
Yes, sir. See you in a
go.
bit.
How much are mouth guards?
$5.